The second policy idea you outlined was scrapping the capital gains tax discount, as we just talked about before. It's obviously especially relevant for housing. So what are the reasons why that would be a good idea?
Pretty much any way you earn income, you pay your full marginal rate, except for one, and that's capital gains. We treat capital gains entirely differently. And capital gain, to remind everybody, is when you sell an asset for more than you bought it for. That's a capital gain.
So you haven't necessarily, it's not like you've worked extra hard
Exactly
or you've become
right,
more
yes.
productive. Just this asset that you own has appreciated in value.
Yeah, so if you work, you're creating goods and services. If you run a business, you're creating stuff. You're adding to the economy. Capital gain means you bought an asset and then you sold it for more. You haven't added anything to the economy.
So there's no good reason effectively why it should be taxed more
No, and in
lightly.
fact, there's a strong economic argument that say we should tax this kind of passive income, this income that doesn't add anything to the economy. We should tax it more heavily than active income that's adding to the economy. But in Australia, we do the reverse, right? We actually tax it less. And so it's a crazy system. It encourages people to earn income by speculating. So speculating is when you're counting on assets going up in price. It's added to the housing affordability crisis by encouraging investors to come in, speculate on the housing market, push the price up, and make it unaffordable. It's a huge tax concession. It adds nothing to the economy. It encourages speculation, and it's making our housing less affordable.